Okay, so we have another game where we go up against a random player. And this person is, I would assume, my level, because random doesn't actually show your rank. But I would hope it doesn't do too much of a disparity. I am bottom left. I don't know this, but he is Terran. I obviously don't know this. And we're just gonna speed it up a little bit, but this is an interesting game. But I just play a normal 2 gas opener. And he plays what looks to be a 1 or 0. But yeah, this guy does some really questionable things because he plays CC first in TVT, which is one of the most dangerous things you could ever do. Because technically this should be a build order loss because this doesn't work. Like, no Reaper, no a semblance of a strong army. It should get you killed. But I am not aggressive really with the Reaper, so it doesn't actually kill him. Obviously, by him playing 2 racks, this is kind of funny, and this just looks weird. But I think my build was delayed, where it doesn't matter. But yeah, the Reaper comes here and sees the bunker being built, and I just try to harass him, make sure he's not mining. Technically, a really good player can actually out-micro the one Marine, get away and kill the other, and the game could be over. But I'm not that good in terms of micro, so I don't do that. But someone who's really good, you would. Try to at least. This army goes out to scout and just see what he's doing. But obviously that's not meant to do it. Because as you can see, if I run past, the Hellion dies, but I can just see that, you know, the factory's building. He pulls SCVs here just to stop me, but it's not the worst thing in the world. He's still SCVs behind, which is interesting. But yeah, this is like a weird, this is almost a weird version of 2-1-1. And keep in mind, my Reapers don't see this. They don't know that that's happening. That's happening. Double tech labs, and this is the interesting part. The fusion core is right in plain sight, but I don't see it because I don't have a Reaper left. But I'll show you a funny moment that kind of happens in this game that does look a bit like a Smurf moment. We see a third CC go down somewhere. Yeah, here. And obviously this is unscouted, but he also doesn't know what I have. So at this point I'm thinking, like, if you look at my vision, at this point I'm thinking, what is this guy doing? Because nothing's been out, nothing's here. I've seen no drops. So, you know, I'm thinking, what's this? I scan, and if you noticed, I got the clip of that BC warp. But also, most Terrans, you should actually have a turret at home and every mineral line, just in case of a cloaked Banshee. And of course, he uses that BC for nothing, which is devastating. I unfortunately chose to play mech, which is unfortunate for him, because it's a bit dangerous. This is kind of goofy. I don't know why he does this, but I see it and cash it. But that BC dying there for nothing was so bad for him. This army dies to the Hellions. And here this PF is just sitting here, but if you know TVT, you're not supposed to engage a PF. So you just leave it. That's why you'll see me rotate here. And both BCs get pushed away, and I just, you know, shell away at him. The Hellions can stand up here because it's Hellions against Marines. It's not that good for him. +1 ship weapons and +1 vehicle weapons are on the way as well. And just having constant Viking production is how you beat this. He will try to collapse me, but I just make sure I'm microing my Vikings properly to hit the battle cruisers and not the CC, and I'm good. Like right here. Yeah. The Hellions go into the main, we see a BC warp, and this is kind of funny. He is a bit rude about it, but yeah. But the thing is, I got the clip of that BC warping away, so, you know, a little bit of salt, but it happens. And then game 2 happens. This is right after, by the way, so we both re-queued. And as you can see on the replay, he is Terran again, but again, he queues up as random, so I don't know what race he is again. But he coincidentally gets Terran a second time. But yeah, this guy's a bit salty. But this map is a bit different because you can see this as your third, which is far, but you can also see this as your third, which is this. And obviously I don't know this is happening. And this game becomes very scary very quickly for me because of what he does. As you can see, I built the CC on the low ground thinking I was safe. Clearly I was not. And I'm just trying to preserve my my unit count. But obviously that does lead to this, which does get me killed. Or not gets me killed, but it does bring some problems. He kills all my units again, but I'm still building more. And the big thing here is to not lose CC. That's the big thing you don't want to have happen to you as me. Because if you lose your CC, you lose a lot of momentum in this game. So, I'm repairing the Hellion again. And he's just sitting out here. I don't know that, obviously. But after a while, I'm thinking, okay, this should be over. But he's committed quite a bit, because that was 3 racks. He builds 2 of these. The Liberator kills 2 SCVs on the other side of the map. And he's killed 10, so he has quite the advantage right now, because he's killed 10 markers. 34 to 42 SCVs. So that kind of says something. Even though he's killed 10, I'm still ahead of him, so that kind of tells you who's more far behind. I play bio this game, just to, change it up, not be too predictable. I go past the proxy, I don't really care. I see this base and I just kill it, because I don't really know what's up here. I don't want to blind walk into that. But I try to go here. We see that he actually has something here, but my idea is just to drop him. Not the smartest idea, because I lose maybe 6... I think I lost 4 Marines for that one medevac that died too early, but it happens. I scan just to kill the one tank in range. I try again. I kill a tank, but it's definitely not worth for what I had done there. But we just get out and we leave. My next army comes out, and as you can just see, I'm pumping units right now because I'm not thinking about a 4th right now. I'm not thinking about that because I want to just kill him, knowing that he probably was playing very greedily. And of course, this is going very fast, but he basically called me a hacker and thinking I didn't scout, just waiting for his push, even though that's not technically what I did. Because what I did is I held the proxy into pushing him. Because if you notice, this is the advantage. 1-1 stim and combat shields, 2-2 on the way with +1 vehicle weapons. He has no upgrades. So he was basically playing all in there. That was basically a 2-base all in. Into greed. So that was a bit foolish, but it's debatable if this third is safer, but this third is definitely not safe. I think if I had taken this one, maybe it would have allowed him to counterattack me. So I decided to go this way. But yeah, thank you for watching. And that's a bit of a, salt compilation in Diamond. But I'll see you guys next time.